taking me my money. Are you okay? No! Beat him! Beat him! Are you crazy? Beat him! Are you mad? No!
This story opens with tension, pride, and a battle between tradition and personal freedom. Right from the beginning, we are introduced to a young man, Sonto, who finds himself trapped in a promise made during childhood. His father, a man driven by honor and reputation, insists that Sonto must marry Vanessa, a girl he has no feelings for. But Sonto refuses. For him, love is not something that can be forced, and marriage without emotion is nothing but a prison. This conflict sets the tone for the entire movie. It's not just about love, it's about control, family expectations, and the price of standing up for yourself. When Sonto chooses to walk away from his father's house, he's not just leaving comfort behind, he's stepping into uncertainty, struggle, and survival. As the story unfolds, we meet Ruth, a strong and resilient young woman trying to hold her life together after losing her mother. She lives with her younger sister, Bimbo, whom she is determined to send to university no matter the cost. Ruth's life is far from easy. She runs a small business, struggles financially, and constantly fights to protect what little she has left, including their home. When Sonto and Ruth's paths cross, it feels like fate. Sonto, now cut off from his father's wealth, is forced to start from scratch. Despite being a trained lawyer, he faces the harsh reality that life doesn't always reward qualifications immediately. He struggles to find a job, to pay rent, and even to survive day to day. But in the middle of all this hardship, something beautiful begins to grow. Ruth, despite her own struggles, shows kindness to Sonto. She gives him shelter, supports him, and treats him with a level of compassion that he hasn't experienced in a long time. And Sonto, in return, becomes a source of strength for her. Their relationship slowly develops, not rushed, not forced, but built on mutual respect, shared pain, and genuine care. One of the most touching parts of the story is Ruth's dedication to her sister Bimbo. She's willing to sacrifice everything, even selling her house, just to fulfill a promise she made to her late mother. That level of love and responsibility adds emotional depth to her character and makes her incredibly relatable. Then comes a turning point. Sonto uses his connections and influence to help Bimbo secure a scholarship that covers her entire education. This moment is powerful because it shows that even when he lost everything, he still had the ability to change someone's life for the better. It also strengthens the bond between him and Ruth. But as expected, peace never lasts long in a story like this. Conflict arises again, this time from jealousy, betrayal, and unresolved past issues. Ruth's friend Kik becomes a major source of tension. What started as friendship turns into rivalry, fueled by jealousy over Sonto. Kik's actions escalate quickly, even going as far as involving Ruth's uncle in a plan to take over her house. This introduces another layer of drama, property conflict, and family betrayal. Ruth's uncle, who had previously tried to seize the house after her mother's death, returns with threats and intimidation. But this time, Ruth is not alone. Sonto steps in, not just as a lover, but as a protector and a lawyer, ready to defend her rights legally. The story takes an even more interesting twist when secrets begin to unfold. We discover that Sonto isn't just an ordinary struggling young man. He comes from a wealthy and influential family. At the same time, connections between characters start to overlap in unexpected ways. The woman he was originally meant to marry, Vanessa, turns out to be connected to the same circle, creating a complicated web of relationships. What makes this movie stand out is how it balances romance with real life struggles. It doesn't just focus on love, it shows the realities of poverty, ambition, family pressure, and survival. It also highlights the importance of choice, Every character is faced with decisions that shape their destiny. Sonto chooses love over obligation. Ruth chooses responsibility over comfort. Bimbo chooses education over distraction. And even the supporting characters are forced to confront their own truths. In the end, love finds its way, but not without challenges. Sonto's family eventually comes around, realizing that forcing marriage is not the same as building a happy home. Acceptance replaces control, and what started as conflict turns into unity. The movie closes on a hopeful note, reminding us that while life is unpredictable, genuine love, perseverance, and integrity will always find a way to win. Overall, Destined Hearts is a powerful blend of romance, drama, and life lessons. It teaches us that love should never be forced, that family should support, not control, and that sometimes walking away from comfort is the first step toward finding your true self. Thank you so much for watching this review to the very end. I truly appreciate your time and support. If you enjoyed this story and want to experience all the emotions, twists, and drama in full, make sure you head over to Global Crown TV right now to watch the complete movie. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing movie reviews. See you in the next video.